The most inspiring thing for me was Dentsu winning the Grand Prix for their entertainment lines. Their project for Cine Realty, In Love We Trust. It was really an emotional and kind of powerful film. And it really showed how stories that have quite a region-specific message can actually work globally as well. And it really had like a super strong cultural insight. And generated loads of like public conversation around it. So I think it was really like effective for the brand, and using like just the power of storytelling to make a cultural impact and a cultural change. Another winner for the Grand Prix Entertainment for Sport, and it was a project called Sala 2032. And it was kind of quite an unexpected ad. It starts with this kind of small town in Lapland, and their application to host the Summer Olympic Games, which immediately kind of catches you off guard, and you're like, wait, what's going on here? But it was obviously kind of created to raise awareness for climate change, and this town being so far north, it is really immediately going to be affected by climate change. So by 2032, there could be some real differences to the town itself. But what was really surprising was that they didn't just create this film and kind of like, fake it. They actually really went through the whole process of as if they were going to become a town hosting the Olympic Games. All of the kind of locals got involved. They'd set everything up, did all the official kind of planning and everything. And only really right at the last minute, they kind of announced it as this awareness campaign for climate change. And I think that was just like really clever, kind of humorous, while also talking about a serious issue. And they were really successfully kind of borrowing the cultural relevance of the Olympic Games at the time, to bring awareness to such a big issue as climate change. The work that really impressed me was a project for ASICS, which won the Grand Prix for Sport Entertainment. They basically created an endurance race across the salt flats in Utah. But I think the thing that really stood out for me was the complexity of putting up a production in this really remote environment. Had very kind of inhospitable weather, very changeable and unpredictable. So they had to essentially build up this whole kind of small village to shoot this ad. But then the actual film itself was very minimal and very simple because of the salt flats. They kind of just go on forever. So the kind of visual simplicity contrasting with the complexity of the actual production was really impressive for me. Brands shifting towards longer form content. Brands can really hit above their weight with advertising that primarily uses entertainment. So there's maybe a bit of a shift from brands interrupting entertainment with advertising to actually creating the entertainment. A lot of the jurors kind of mentioned that there was a lack of 30-second ads this year. And I think that's a good thing, really, because it's okay to kind of slow down, and the attention spans of audiences aren't always as short as we think. And if the work is truly engaging and uses kind of powerful storytelling, that can be enough to hook an audience, really. And a lot of the award-winning films were definitely longer format, most of them being over 2 or 3 minutes, but some of them being even as long as a feature-length film. So there really is a lot of room for longer form content going forward. And I think good storytelling and just having relevance to an audience is just really key.